impressions today
Good.
of practice?
It was a good practice today. A lot like last week. We backed up a solid Tuesday with a really spirited Wednesday. So it's up to everybody involved to get themselves motivated and get others motivated. And I told the team tonight, it's no different than when you get older. It's a lot easier to work out if you have a partner. Reason being is there's some days you just don't feel like it. And when you have someone else there with you that can get you going and get you motivated, it's a good thing. We had a lot of guys that way today. Guys that didn't feel like, a little bit sluggish got going today because we had a lot of juice. Guys with juice and guys that were vocal and loud and just created the energy for us.
Coach, at this point in the week, where are you as far as getting your offensive, defensive game plans in?
Oh, we're pretty much set. After today, Lanny, we're done. It's tomorrow's a walkthrough and then get their legs going again on Friday. And what we have's done today, we don't have anything now after this other than just finalize game-ending plays in those scenarios. But everything else you're taking out, you're not really adding.
We talked some this week about cleaning up mental mistakes, penalties, things like that. What are some of the steps you take to, say, clean up those minor mistakes?
Well, it's the tough part is that, okay, the fall starts, you have to do a great job of, for us, creating scenarios where it's loud, creating scenarios where the defense is making calls. I think that's probably the biggest thing is for guys to dial into our own snap count. But the other things, the out-of-bounds penalties, those guys know better, and then the personal foul by Oliver, you're the second guy you're going to get caught, so there's really no scenario for that. It's just you show them the replay, you show them, where you're out on the sideline, you show them in terms of, yeah, I get it, Oliver, I get that the guy was tussling with you, but you can't be the last one to just slap or hit someone in the helmet, so that's silly. But the other stuff, the fall starts, yes, you can do some things in terms of cadence, do some things in terms of noise.
How valuable is Curtis Michael to this team, or somebody like him who can be a Swiss Army knife, if you will? He recovered the muff punt. He was around the ball on the onside kick, caught a pass.
Well, he likes to compete. Curtis likes to compete. We started him on offense a little bit. He's a competitor, and he's tough. And that's what Coach Mancuso said over at Bassfield. So this he's what you want, man. He's what you want in your program. And he's a kickoff return guy, so he does it all and doesn't think twice about it. Just says, where do you want me? I'll go do it.
Coach, earlier in the week you released a two-deep depth chart, had Reed Riles on that. What are you expecting from that young man?
That if he goes in the game to compete. Right now he's our backup H behind Casey. So Casey were to go down, he's in.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
That'll do it. Thank you.